condom. But their parents were not there. We get to hear a lot of things. And I told him to bring a condom out. He did. Now, I asked him to read the instructor's manual. Reading it, he got to discover that even condom does not guarantee you 100% safety. But trust me, a whole lot of you here that are even using it, you've not seen that part. And that's why we are Nigerians, because we don't read. We consume a lot, but we don't read that part that tells us how to use it. So in case you are saying to yourself that you're not going to get pregnant, or you're not going to contract STI because you're not using condom, I am happy to announce to you that it is the cheapest way of contracting those things. Congratulations in advance. Beautiful. What is sex quickly? I have to define sex a whole lot. But I fell in love with Mrs. Hetty's definition. She talked about the prominent aspect. I have it in my definition too. The fact that, in fact, the red oil thing that she used is very interesting. It's very interesting. But let me say to us that sex is the only act that makes the totality of a man to be immersed in a woman, and the totality of a woman to be immersed in a man. And that is why you see ladies that are sexually promiscuous. If you really take note of them, they have what they call mood swing. You know what mood swing is all about? She's happy today, and tomorrow she's sad. She's laughing with you today, and you are enemy. It's because separate has left her, and those guys will make their demands fertile. Am I communicating? So the guy that was angry, that slept with you, whenever he wants to make his demand, he makes you angry. So a girl that has been doing sex, we know you are Chioma, but you are not just Chioma the Lord. You are a combination of Chioma, Chukudi, Emeka, Ifeanyi. But are you getting something? Sex is also a covenant exchange. Each time you sleep with someone, you give the person who you are, and you pick up who the person is. So when I talk about sex, I talk about everything I have. Sex is not bad. I hope we know that. Sex itself is not bad. It's the environment we're talking about. I met a young girl sometimes ago that said to us before she came in contact that she actually vowed to give sex to her boyfriend Valentine season. And she's been going to church. As a matter of fact, she's a chorister. That's what I don't like. Because we understand ourselves. But she stopped. And when she came in contact with our teaching, she had to stop. So for some of you seated here, that you are determined in your heart to give that guy that has been giving you 500 naira and recharging your phone every day to give him sex, I am proud to announce to you that after 14th of February, you are no longer Florence. You are Florence with Ifeanyi, with Mangai, Emeka, like this Florence. Success, progress, but no progress not in that sense, silence actually. But you guys understand what I'm talking about? That is what sex is. So it's not a function of using condom or not. The moment you engage in sex, you stop being who you are. And as a lady, your dignity drops. I think I will talk to the ladies a little bit. Because whenever sex takes place, ladies are always at the receiving end. I asked this question somewhere, some times ago, I think we also in this objective program, that if a boy and a girl sleep together, and somebody loses that oil that is meant to be an anointing on the wedding day, who loses the anointing, the boy or the girl? Beautiful. Now, should there be pregnancy while sex is going on? Because we've seen a detail. walks out of school, the boy or the girl? But let's now assume that somebody needs to perform what they call abortion. Who performs the abortion, the boy or the girl? Beautiful. Now let's assume that during the course of the abortion there was complication. Who gets complicated? Sorry, it was the boy. The girl, right? Putting everything together, who is the fool, the boy or the girl? Sorry, as in who is very stupid, the boy or the girl? Even girls are saying it's the girl. Today, who will decide to be what, the boy or the girl? Today, who will decide to be what, the boy or the girl? Quickly, some of you will say that they say we should not do sex, but we should talk about lesbianism and gay, and at least I can do it with same sex. You know what it means. For ladies, when you do it with the guys, the girls, it means you never fancy a man, and for the man, the same thing. It means you stop being a man, become a girl. And for some of you, you indulge in what they call masturbation. I know it's happening, it's very rampant in secondary schools. I have a long list of lines that are impotent now, and that's because they've been masturbating. Someone called me last week. In fact, a few months ago, it was a job boy, it was necessary. That's why I know that some of you are indulging in it already. Because you're saying to yourself that after all, masturbation is done between myself and myself. No one sees it, there's no second party. So I'm happy to announce to you that each time you masturbate, you are walking your way into becoming impotent. And for the ladies, each time you masturbate, you are walking your way into becoming. That means that you will never enjoy sex with your husband. You will always want to do it alone. Is that an option? So it's masturbation and option. If you want to regularly define sex quickly, sex is a permanent exchange of life, love, and pleasure between the man and the woman. If you simply speak before about sex, then you must be used to the definition. I like giving it anywhere I go to. It's a permanent exchange of life, love, and pleasure between the man and the woman. In the marriage environment, for the purpose of unity, when you get home after now, look at your mother and your father. They have this resemblance. I tried it a few years ago, and I discovered how powerful sex is. Your father is looking like your mother a little bit, and your mother is looking like your father. That is because something is always coming out of your father and everything. That's why some people, they even have multiple looks. You look like you are beautiful, but you're looking ugly. Please, if you're writing the definition very fast, I have less than 20 minutes. It's a constant exchange of life, love, and pleasure between the man and the woman in the marriage environment for the purpose of unity, procreation, and expression of marital love. Don't worry, I'll give it to you after now because of time. But I have some basic facts about sex in our generation today. We all know that it is happening, and we often say everyone is the best. Everyone is. Okay? I like using a particular actress and actor, but I'll try not to use names now. A particular actor means
an actress, a boy and a girl. You want to use the name, not use the name. The guy who meets the girl tells the girl that he loves her. Simple things like you are an African queen, which is an insult actually, because Africa is not a continent. It means you are an African queen, not a born queen. As a matter of fact, you are his queen, because even me, as an African, I don't know you as a queen. So you are his African queen, and it says